Should I start with Dear Oprah? Or the Hi, I'm Wendy? Okay, I'm going to start with that one. Hi, I'm Wendy Vigdor-Hess. I'm the author of Sweetness Without Sugar and a registered dietitian and wellness educator. And Oprah, I have loved you since the moment I saw you. And I don't have a television anymore. I have a computer and I do see some OWN network. But when I had a television, you were the only show I watched. And I loved it. It was at 4 o'clock and I would watch it. And it was just, I'm so inspired by you. I think you're amazing. I've wanted to meet you for the longest time. And I really just want to let you know that, and I also want to share with you a little bit about my journey. And I recently wrote this book, Sweetness Without Sugar, as a gift and an offering, as a way of giving back. And so many people have heard about the implications related to sugar and too much sugar in our diet, and I really want to offer this as a way to be a stepping stone for people, so that they can come off of refined sugar, they can come off of artificial sweeteners and still have things that taste good and still have a way to be nutritive and satisfying and fun and delicious. So it can incorporate so many different things, and it can also incorporate some of the other concerns that people have been bringing up more about being gluten-free, or people having more and more increasing food sensitivities or food allergies. So I'm putting all of these different things together. It's been partly my journey and how I've arrived where I am in terms of my own food sensitivities and my love of sugar and sweets, and also just finding the sweetness in my own life. So I really just wanted to make it so that people could have a way that they can work with their food sensitivities and also have a way that they can be satisfied and have a stepping stone, have a bridge. So have some help with, okay, I know these things are things that I want to reduce or minimize or omit from my diet, but what do I do and how do I do that? And how do I reach that goal when sugar is in everything? And I'm used to this, or I love this, and how can I have this favorite cookie that I love, or this favorite crispy treat, and have it be where I don't have that anymore? So working with both why we're reaching for the sugar of like, wow, that makes me feel so good, to also the taste and the texture and the sweetness of what we're wanting, and putting all those pieces together and making it so that they can be nutritive sweets and nutritive ways that we can actually receive that yum yum feeling, and it feels so good and it tastes so good and it's sweet and it satisfies. And it also is really, from a health perspective, balancing the blood sugar, looking at how our metabolism is working with these different variables, and having it be so it can be a win-win with everything, and it can be a place to start. And then you start to introduce a little bit at a time and you realize, wow, I didn't have that real slump after having that, or I didn't have that real jittery like high, and yet I still felt like I had something sweet and it was delicious. So have that positive momentum, the positive feedback loop of, wow, you know, this really tastes okay. And it can be more from that place of love and self-love, that we're motivated because it feels good, not because I have to go on this diet or I have to omit sugar because somebody told me to, or I know it's bad. And then we're looking at it from the negative perspective and we're feeding that rather than feeding the love and feeding what it is that we're really looking for. So maybe it's a hug that we need, or a talk with a friend, or maybe it really is that chocolate chip cookie. And how can we meld all that together and feel really good and satisfied, and make that be a way that we live and a way that we strive to live and that we do our best with. And so I really am inspired by you, and my own inspiration I want to share, and I would love the opportunity to share more of it and have this be a gift to people, that they can use this book and they can really learn from it and make changes that are positive and reflect the positive, unique sweetness that they all have inherently within themselves. So I look forward to you seeing this, and hopefully we will meet someday. And blessings, and thank you for all that you do and all that you are.